does. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. Hope you enjoyed your Labor Day yesterday.
Yes. Together, we're Backyard Musings, Apple Valley, California. Okay, another interesting one, Alzheimer's.
These are always good stories when it talks about this. This is a nasty illness.
Immune-driven nerve fiber damage may underlie early smell loss in Alzheimer's, offering a new path for early diagnosis. A diminishing sense of smell can appear as one of the earliest indicators of Alzheimer's disease, often emerging before noticeable cognitive decline. Researchers from DZNE and Ludwig-Maximilians-Universität München have uncovered new insights into this process, identifying a major role for the brain's immune response. Their findings suggest that immune activity mistakenly targets and destroys nerve fibers essential for odor perception. The study, reported in Nature Communications on August 8, 2025, draws on data from both mice and humans, including brain tissue analysis and PET scanning. This knowledge could support strategies for earlier diagnosis and intervention. Would you like to know more?
Okay, the team concluded that these smell-related impairments arise from micralgia, the brain's resident immune cells. Strip away connections between two key regions, the olfactory bulb and the locus coeruleus. Coeruleus bulb?
Sounds Latin.
Coeruleus, yeah. The olfactory bulb, not be confused with the new factory bulb, right?
Right.
I don't even know, is this part of the brain, I guess?
Olfactory smell.
Situated in the forebrain, processes signals from the nose's scent receptors. The locus coeruleus, part of the brainstem, influences this processing through long nerve fibers that extend into the olfactory bulb.
I'm just picturing this going from your brain, these long fibers that extend into your nose.
Okay.
Quote, the locus coeruleus regulates a variety of physiological mechanisms. These include, for example, cerebral blood flow, sleep-wake cycles, and sensory processing. The latter applies in particular also to the sense of smell, explains Dr. Lars Pager of DZNE and LMU.
Okay, quote, our study suggests that in early Alzheimer's disease, changes occur in the nerve fibers linking the locus coeruleus to the olfactory bulb. These alterations signal to the micralgia that affected fibers are defective or superfluous. Consequently, the micralgia break them down. Okay.
We're fighting against ourselves. Dr. Lars Pager and Professor Dr. Jochen Herms, a co-author of the study, found clear evidence of altered membrane composition in the affected nerve fibers. They observed that phosphatidylserine, a fatty acid normally located on the inner side of the neuron's membrane, had shifted to the outer surface.
Quote, presence of phosphatidylserine at the outer side of the cell membrane is known to be an eat me signal for micralgia. In the olfactory bulb, this is usually associated with a process called synaptic pruning, which serves to remove unnecessary or dysfunctional neuronal connections. That's according to Dr. Pager. Going on with the quote, in our situation, we assume that the shift in membrane composition is triggered by hyperactivity of the affected neurons due to Alzheimer's disease. That is, these neurons exhibit abnormal firing. Okay.
The findings of Pager and colleagues are based on a plethora of observations. These include studies on mice with features of Alzheimer's disease, analysis of brain samples from deceased Alzheimer's patients, and positron emission tomography, PET scans, of the brains of individuals with Alzheimer's or mild cognitive impairment. Quote, smell issues in Alzheimer's disease and damage to the associated nerves have been discussed for some time. However, the causes were unclear until now. Now, our findings point to an immunological mechanism as cause for such dysfunctions, and in part that such events already arise in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, says Joachim Herms, a research group leader at DZNE and LMU, as well as a member of the Munich-based Synergy Cluster of Excellence.
Okay. So-called amyloid beta antibodies have recently become available for the treatment of Alzheimer's. I'd like to know more about that.
Yeah.
For this novel and therapy to be effective, it needs to be applied at an early stage of the disease, and this is precisely where the current research could be significant.
Quote, our findings could pave the way for early identification of patients at risk of developing Alzheimer's, enabling them to undergo comprehensive testing to confirm the diagnosis before cognitive problems arise. This would allow earlier intervention with amyloid beta antibodies, increasing the probability of a positive response, says Herms.
Okay.
All right, so sense of smell.
Yeah, any type of early detection or treatment of this disease or illness is fantastic in my opinion. So more power to them. Hope they continue on with this. So
yeah. All right, I guess we'll keep you updated as we find out more information about it.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you later.
See you in the afternoon.